When Caesar, the Roman imperator 2000 years ago, gave a thumb up, someone continued living. When he gave a thumb down, someone died. When nowadays a CEO or politician gives an order, something gets set in motion. Something is going to change. Period. Every day, many times, you write some comments to some content you read in the social media. You give a like if you agree or an angry smiley if you disagree. You never miss to share one of the already prepared pray for memes in your timeline and put by just one click rainbow colors around your profile pic. But what will this change in the real world? Do you really think something is going to happen out of one of your virtual reactions? Do you believe there will be some real actions in the real world because you move your finger and step with the crowd during laying down on your couch safe and cozy, during CEOs and politicians change the real world without any obstacles and faster than never ever before? And let me tell you, these changes are definitely not for your personal advantage. Recently I shared and marked this comment as my personal opinion to a question about the future of civil aviation in a social media group of stateless dropouts, digital nomads and perpetual travelers. I wrote, within the next 2 years, 75% of this business is going to vanish forever. Reaction on my post? Source and proof, please. You know, my generation grew up by watching the TV news or reading the newspapers in a daily dose, and with the strong belief that there is absolutely nothing to doubt about what they say or write. They used to create a general opinion back then, which was okay. It was, mostly at least, for the community. Nowadays, the government, on behalf of the industry, tells you almost every hour in another breaking news report their side of the story, and either every other opinion and every criticism is wrong, and definitely do not believe any of the conspiracy theories circulating in the internet. But the more the power of the media is getting used for the personal advantage of a few powerful people on top, the stronger the resistance grows from the bottom of society. To make a good decision, one that is gonna change something for you to the better, you need as many informations as possible from as many different sources as possible. Extract the proven facts, build your own opinion, and make the right move before a comfortable life-threatening forecast becomes reality. But if your only reaction is continuing going to be a thumb up or an angry smiley, you will never step out of the ordinary. You will never get a place on the extraordinary sunny side of life because these places are limited and findable only by some rare people who are able to see the facts even through the fog, interpret the coming, making the right decisions and changes before they become necessary and before it will be, quite sure already soon, too late forever. Never ever before we had that amount of daily news and informations to process. But what is right and what is wrong? If facts are true, they are easy to prove. If facts are made up and the creator wants to establish it as the common belief truth for his own advantage, they have to blame the opposition, creating and sharing conspiracy theories, and of course, try to censor them over all the still free channels. I'd say the truth mostly is caught somewhere in the middle of the nowadays wide spectrum of informations, and it's definitely not the obvious made-up propaganda. The ones who are able to interpret things right gonna be always one step ahead, and as it shows more frequently that the conspiracy theories of yesterday become the news of today, you should expand the source of your information as wide as possible and be able to interpret them as beneficial as possible for your own good, to be able to live your personal free and sustainable happy life.